The Dart Monkey was buffed in the recent update. So what they changed is the 300 Spike-Up Pierce increase used to be from 22 to now 30. With the 400 Juggernaut Pierce increase used to be from 50 to now 60. And lastly, the Juggernaut price increase used to be from 1700 to now 1800. Spike-Up feels underwhelming compared to the other paths, so we have decided to increase the Pierce at its earlier path to make it a viable option. With that being said, we're going to be showcasing the newly buffed Dart Monkey for today's video. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so we are on the map of Garden, and we're going to be cooking with the strategy of Captain Churchill, Dart, Sniper, and the Glue. So we're going to be starting off with Captain Churchill as going to be his hero, but we have to somehow get that up so we don't somehow miss ecoing a bit too much. So hopefully this time we're going to try our best to try to somehow go all the way get to the highest advantage here. So we're going to go for Captain Churchill like right about now. And this guy we starting off with the Druid. Very interesting start here, but we're going to see we do try our best to try to go all the way get to maybe to round 30 for today's video, or maybe around 39 or something. Because if you guys do not know what is my main objective, is we are going to be testing out and showcase the newly buffed Dart Monkey that just got buffed in the recent update. Well, we could try to test things out for the mid game, especially with the early game counters here or something, but it is going to be the top half for the Spike-Up and also with the Juggernaut upgrades. So basically what they have done to the Juggernaut, which I know I talked about in the intro, they've given the Pierce buff for the Spike-Up from 22 to now 30, and the Juggernaut Pierce was from 50 to now 60. And they also nerfed the price for the Juggernaut as well, which is from 1700 to now 1800. So things might get a little bit risky here, because I know obviously many people decide to go for the Juggernaut a little bit too early on. But I think for now we're going to try to go for the upgrade to the Spike-Up as going to be right about now. And I'm going to have this on last on the targeting here. So whatever, if we are definitely going to somehow be ready to try to somehow showcase this type of strat for today's video. Even though I know the Dart Monkey did get a little bit of a small buff, or maybe got a huge buff because of the Juggernaut buff, because don't forget, like, it's now from 50 to now 60, which is, you know, pretty massive. So for now, we're going to send up with some group greens all the way here. And we decided to have the Sniper plus with the Glue Gunner, which I've been thinking about bringing out the Sniper. Because don't forget, the Sniper plus with the Dart strategies, you know, it's by far the best on the map like this. And speaking of Sniper, they also ended up buffing the Sniper in the recent update. I kind of forgot to mention this, but the Sniper did get buffed, which is aka the tier 3 top path, plus having the middle path with the Deadly Precision. Sharp Pierce was from 3 to now to 4. And also with the Bouncy Bullet, price is now from 3000 to now 2250. So basically it is 750 minus per cheaper, which I didn't realize that they ended up giving a buff to the Sniper. So I think the best way that people think that Sniper could be the best type of upgrade, that you could tell that the Bouncy Bullet with the price cost, like, they ended up buffing the heck out of it though. You could able to afford to go for the Elite Sniper a bit early, or go for a supply drop. I mean, that change is just pretty massive, to be honest here. But I think for now, we're going to have the Sniper like right about... I've been thinking about placing the Sniper like right about here. Whatever, if we are definitely going to somehow be ready to try to go for the upgrade to the middle path. Because look at the base cost. It is 2,250, which is, you know, pretty massive change that they did to the Sniper. But yeah, we got that up very, very early, so let's freaking get it. Now, don't forget, we have to be really careful against any upper rushes, which I'm not sure if there's a way this guy might send me with some zebras, rainbows, etc. But we have to keep on the lookout so we don't somehow end up, like, somehow choking games left to right. Okay, it's got Ninja. So he's actually running with Druid and the Ninja, which is a pretty interesting type of loadouts here. So I think for that, we're going to send up with some Eco with some Space Rainbows on round 12. Because I know obviously sending Space Rainbows is gotta be the best way. Whatever, if you are making much eco as much as possible. But for now, we're going to go for the Juggernaut, because I know we want to showcase the Juggernaut for today's video. I'm not sure how good it is along with the Juggernaut with the buffs in it though. But we will find out if there's a way that this guy will end up sending me with some Rainbow Rushes or something. Looks like he is, well, basically all I know that the Juggernaut could possibly be mean that, you know, it might be one of the best type of upgrade, whatever, if we are definitely going to try to somehow showcase at the beginning or something, or have it for the mid-game rounds to test things out here. But I don't know how good it is though, but okay, it's actually doing pretty well though, to be honest here. What will happen if we do somehow get like a Region Rainbow Rush? Does that mean that the Region Rainbows could also mean that it will defend with only one Juggernaut, or have two? I don't even know if this might be my only type here or something. But yeah, this guy does have the upgrade to the flash bomb. He's got up to the, I think he's got the upgrade to the double shot. He's going for the, I think he went for the millipap for the ninja as well. All this guy needs to somehow do is to go for Shinobi Tactic stacks. And even though Shinobi also did get nerfed, which I see a lot of changes from the ninja, they end up giving a massive nerf to the ninja, which I'm going to try to cover all of these changes for the ninja for the video. Even though I see a lot of people has been saying that the ninja, I think they ended up somehow giving like a really big massive nerf to the ninja monkey. But yeah, I think we are going to go for it is we got to be really careful against any of the Maul Rush. So I think the best majority way to try this up and defend the Maul Rushes or something is we want to go for the upgrade to the Sharp Nose Shots for my Dart Monkey. Because, you know, Sharp Nose Shots plus with the upgrades that defends the mobs so smoothly, I think we could probably somehow handle against anything along with the combo in it. But it's already around 18 though, so I think we are going to try to somehow end up like making sure that we do want to somehow go all the way get to maybe to the highest advantage. Because don't forget that we have to somehow showcase a little bit more with the Dart Monkey. Like, I'm not sure how good it is along with the Spike of Pulp, plus having some defense up along with it in battles too. But however, what I heard about is whatever, if you are going for the Juggernaut, like go for the Camel, go for the middle path, even whatever, if you have ETN or BTN as your hero, you only want to go for the middle path, because don't forget that every levels for ETN, especially with BTN, well, allows you to give like global counter detection. Well, except for BTN, because with the range hitbox for any towers that hits, will also give counter detection by BTN. Okay, so looks like we are going to somehow be fine here, but we're gonna go ahead and start upgrading my, well, we should probably like use the ability first though for my supply drop, and I think we should be quite fine against that. Okay, looks like we're stalling the round a little bit longer, which is absolutely nuts. But it's already around 20, so luckily we did go with the upgrade to the Sharp Nose Shots. Since I know we're definitely going to be someone defended so easily here, because I know we did pop the rest, so that's a good sign. We're going to go for that as well for the Elite Sniper. Perfection. And I think for the next few rounds here, which, okay, this guy is actually struggling here. Is he fine against the AI? I mean, there's camos against on the AI path. I mean, this guy needs to somehow go for it is to have the middle path for the Shinobi. But either way, we're going to try to get a lot of time for supply drops all the way. And we do want to be really careful against any of the all-out rushes, which I'm not sure if this guy will try to send me with some tight ceramics or like tight less or something, because he decided to. We have to somehow be extremely careful not to somehow die to the insides. I actually want to switch on with some Zebra Eco so that we can easily somehow get much Eco as much as possible. Okay, now he went for the Shinobis here, right? Yeah, he's going to go for Shinobi stacks. Okay, that's perfect to know. No, he's got Heli. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? He's going for the Ninja, Drew, and the Heli. Dude, why is this guy bringing on the Heli, bro? I have no idea, because this guy will regenerate lives by going for a support Chinook, though. That's so freaking stupid, bro. Like, I want to try to get Rush still, but I don't know how exactly. Are we going to try to somehow defend the insides of the fortifies? Well, it's actually the easiest defend here, because we want to somehow do the defend that fortified BEDs here. Is, you know, you don't want to somehow go for the Plasma Monkey Fan Club, go for the Super Glue at the end, and you need a lot of defense up for the better advantage here. Alright, round 26 is here, so let's try to go for the upgrade to the good old main muff for my sniper, because I wanted to get that up for DETs instead. So we're going to go ahead and use the ability for a supply drop. Oh my god, chat. This is going to be pretty painful, even though this guy does have the upgrade to the bomb shop. And yeah, he didn't have the upgrade to the support Chinook, which is a good thing, because if this guy does have the upgrade to the support Chinook, then unfortunately this guy, he is definitely going to try to somehow do is to try to regenerate life by going for the support Chinook ability, which is pretty dumb. What is the best spot for my super glue? I don't even know what's the best spot. But I have been thinking we could try to place on the super glue all the way like right here, which is going to be on the actual spot. So I guess we'll have the super glue like right about here in case. And we'll have the Juggernaut as well, because in case we do want to somehow defend it inside of the ceramics or something. Or we don't have to worry about that, because we have a lot of time for supply drops that helps against any of the insides. But we will see what's going to happen before we go all the way get to round 30 or something. But I don't know why this guy is still didn't send me up the fortified rushes here, because I want to get rushed still. Like, that is my main objective here. Also, this guy does have the upgrade to the Superstorm, which is definitely a pretty smart move that this man is doing, though. Well, all this guy needs to somehow do is whatever, if this guy decides to send me with some fortified BD rushes in the next couple of rounds, we're gonna see of how good it is. Well, obviously we can only showcase the mid-game rush along with the with the Juggernaut, because I didn't showcase that much with a strategy like this though. Like, I know, like every time these players never send me a rush or something, because I see a lot of people saying like the Juggernaut with the Pyrrhus buff, I think I see like people saying like it's actually one of the best right now, because I think it defends like solos up the mid game, plus with the region rainbow rushes. Like, if you have one Juggernaut, for example, or go for maybe 2 Jugs, it might 100% going to try to defend it so clean full by having to go for the Juggernaut along with it. Alright, it's already round 32, so I think we should probably go for the Elite Sniper, or not Elite Sniper, but Elite Defender, so we could try to somehow handle against anything. Oh, send me one. Oh, okay, so let me go ahead and start locking in, though. I need to go for the... Shoot, I don't know if I should probably go for the Bloons Solver. I think we should probably go for that. Yeah, I need to get a lot of darts up. Hold on. Okay, I'll activate this. Alright, should be fine, right? Yes, we're fine. Nice. Okay, send me another one. Alright, so let's rebind some of my Plasma Monkey fan club. Use that. I might send one back to him, though, to see if this guy will pressure. I'll send one back to him, though. Oh, shoot, I can't find it. Oh, I found it. Okay. I'm gonna have it on strong, just in case. Okay, not even close, chat. Oh my god, bro. I mean, it's only 2 sets of fortified BEDs. Also, is he gonna die here? There's really no way this guy's gonna die to the fortifieds. Oh, he does have the Spirit of the Forest. Oh my god, of course he has Spirit of the Forest. But I think he might still be dead here, right? Oh, it's on the last layer. A last phase damage. Wait, he might be still dead, right? Oh, shoot. Oh, no, he's fine. Okay, the Superstorm. Oh, no, he died. Wait, what? Oh, no, he's fine. Okay, the Superstorm. Oh, no, he died. No, bro. I saw he popped the DETs on my screen. I mean, bro, like, how's this guy die to that? Like, I thought this guy defended on my screen. Like, I saw that he defended DETs by having the Superstorm Master Bomber, and then he still dies. I'm assuming it has to be his side that he didn't defend the DETs from the Master Bomber, or the Superstorm didn't clutch the DETs at the end. And we still didn't get to showcase a lot with the Juggernaut buff, plus with the Spike of Pull. So we're gonna hop into our sandbox to test things out with these buffs. So I'll see you guys in the sandbox. Alright, chat, so we're gonna be testing out the rushes on round 14, or for the mid-game rounds, to see of how good it is, along with the Juggernaut, plus having the Spike of Pull buff in the game. So I did set rush recording prepared, so we're gonna set this like right about now. And okay, so I don't know what the heck is taking so long, but I think it's like comes in 8 seconds. Okay, it does. So yeah, I did somehow set my own rush, and I'm gonna activate this first. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way that my Juggernaut, even with Captain Church's level 3, it literally solos rushes. Is it actually the best type of upgrade now because of the buffs? I don't even know if it has to be. Let me try 2 of the Juggernauts and see if this will work. I'll have another one for the Spike of Pull, and let's see how good the rush is gonna be, chat. So I don't know if this is gonna be like probably one of the most broken rush of all in the game. I don't even know this might be the case, chat. Right? I mean, look at that. Yo, what the heck? I mean, I did tower boost, but with 2 Juggernauts, even with 1 Spike of Pull, there's no way that is actually overpowered right now. What about ceramics? Can I try ceramic rushes? Let me set this to, was it round 15? No, it's round 16, right? Yeah, it's round 16. Alright, so let's test out the ceramic rushes. So let's set them myself like right about now. I'm gonna try with tower boost this time. Okay, it does defend, but whatever if I get a re-rush from the ceramic, does that mean that it won't defend? I mean, we could try to go for a couple more jugs here, or have level 3 prepared, but let's give it a shot and see if this will work though. So let me try to Bloon boost myself, and let's try to see if the Juggernaut will somehow clean everything up. Okay, it did defend it with level 3 in it though. I did Bloon boost it though, but is it actually worth it to go for 2 jugs against certain rushes? I don't even know if this might be the case here, chat. Okay, let me try this again here, and let me see if I can send it with Regents along with ceramics over the top and then purples. Is it actually defendable? Wow. I didn't realize that Juggernaut is actually the best right now. I mean, what will happen if I get tight rushes? Does that defend still? Let's see if tight lead rush will deal anything though. So we have 3 Juggernauts here. I think this might be enough though to defend. I'm not too sure. But looks like I don't even know if every jug is going to allow us to defend the insides. But looks like it is definitely almost gonna lead through here. Well, all I can say is I think my thoughts about the Juggernaut, I'm assuming they ended up giving the buff to the Juggernaut a bit too much, because for the mid-game around 14 around 13 rush, so for example, if I send like a lead rush by having to go for 1 jug, go for the spike of pull. If I send like leads here or something, let's have it on last, by the way, have it on first. Okay. And I think it might be too overpowered, right, chat? Oh, barely almost. Okay. Well, I think it might be too overpowered in my opinion. So yeah, I think the Juggernaut, in my personal thoughts, especially with the Spikeable buff along with the mid-game rush, I think this might be one of the most overpowered upgrade evolved, because combined it with the Jug, with the Spikeable, plus having the level 3 ability for Captain Churchill, I think with these combos, it will definitely 100% going to try to allow us to defend the heck out of the region type of rushes. Whatever, if you have towers enabled or something, then I'm assuming this might be one of the most defendable way. Whatever, if you have the Jug, Spikeable, use level 3 with tower boost, I think the Juggernaut, in my thoughts, it might be one of the most insane overpowered battles too. But let me know about your thoughts about the newly buffed Juggernaut and the Spikeable down in the comments down below. Even though we did win the game here in the ranked match, but we didn't get to see some action in the ranking with along with the Juggernaut with the Spikeable buff. And at least we did get Sandbox, because I know Sandbox exists. Whatever, if we want to test out something with these buffs changes, and definitely much more. But again, we will somehow take that for sure for today's content. So GG's. But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys do all enjoyed it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you are new here, and also while you're at it, drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to check out my last video of they added a new hardest map in Bloons Sea Battles too. If you guys did not know about this, they added a brand new map in the 4.10 update, so if you guys have not seen the new map in action, you're not going to believe of how difficult this is.